Hello Commanders and welcome to another video in Star Trek Fleet Command. Second video of the day, but I've been wanting to do this video for a while and I figured it would be a good follow-up video from my last video. I just barely posted one on the importance of planning ahead. In the video I talked about some of the things experiences I've had and suggestions I have, and in the video I gave the suggestion of planning 4 to 6 operations level ahead, thinking about ships and whatnot that you need to think about. But I thought this piece I need to leave out of that and make its own video because I didn't want that video to be too long. So in today's video, I want to talk about Spocks Club. For those who don't know, fantastic website and its usefulness that I found as I have tried to plan ahead for my next thing I'm trying to research or build. If I'm trying to, for example, build a ship to scrap, let's say at my level, I've been intermittently scrapping the Epic 34 Epic ships like the Enterprise, the Augur, the D4, things like that. So I hop into Spocks Club to figure that out. But I want to kind of talk through the process a little bit, ways that I found to use it. Now I know Rev Deuce put a video out on part of this, which I will cover a little bit, but he did a fantastic job in that video. But excuse me, but I don't remember him putting out detail about a piece of Spocks Club that I find super helpful, and so I want to kind of go over that in this video. So, anyways, let's get into it. And before we do, if you are new or if you haven't subscribed yet, it's a huge help to the channel to subscribe to the YouTube channel to help it grow. Still, the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we've recently crossed 850, so less than 150 to go. So we're getting there. So any help you can by subscribing, liking, or hitting the bell notification on this video will help in that process. So, so let's go ahead and hop into it. What we first start in is oftentimes people in the community, they'll talk about STFC.space. So here we are, and I'm just looking at a particular research just because it's one I picked that I need to work on a little bit. Excuse me. So this is just one that I have currently at tier 2, and it shows the base cost. So this is the cost without any research going into it. Now I do have research done that knocks down this cost, which I'll show you in a minute. But what I used to do is I would hop in here and I would say, well, it's cost me $2,900, or in crystal, I really need a drink of water, I apologize. So I would look at this and then I would look at my cost in my base and I would get like a percentage and I would say to myself, okay, my research is knocking this down by about a certain percent, so that'll give me an idea of how much other things might cost research-wise. But the calculations are more complicated than that, and so it wasn't always 100% accurate, and it was kind of a guessing game. So Spot Club solves all that. It just takes all your research and it fixes it. And the great thing is that Spocks Club, what it's done, it used to have to go in manually and add in all your researches that you've done, but they've got it in such a way that you can enter your Scopely login and it will actually just sync up and connect, basically upload all of your research into Spocks Club. So you can just, with basically a click of a button, entering your login and password, the same one you use when you log into the game. And it will just have all the research there for you. So you can just go in and it will be very accurate with what you're looking to do. So let's have a look at this. So we see this is 2,900. If I jump into Spocks Club, there's 2 places we're going to talk about today. And I'm just going to cover it again really quick, even though Rev had a video where he talked about this in great detail, I think, or good enough detail. But this cost calculator is the first one. So go right here, and if we put in, reactive survey damage. So let's type that in here. Reactive survey, if I can type, reactive survey damage. Currently a level 2, which if we hop into the game, let me go in and we will find that. And I think it was just like the first one that, as I was scrolling through, that wasn't done and wasn't a prime. Just wanted to give an example. Where is it? A little bit farther, I think. Yep, right there. Okay. So it costs about 1,000, both ore and crystal, G4, and then 322 rare gas. So if we hop back over into Spocks Club, and that's going to be, once again, to take it from tier 2 to tier 3, that's the upgrade cost. Let's see here. It's only a couple windows open. I don't need Discord. I just need to go back here. Okay, and I change it to 3. Okay, there's the 322 gas. There's the 1,000 ore and crystal, uncommon. Okay, so if you click on it, it shows possible scrapping options. So that's also great. The different things you can scrap to get those resources. So it has lots of information here. If I was doing something that had common, I could click on the needed section here, and it would actually tell me how much latinum it would cost me, for example, just an example, to purchase that latinum in the game right now. It will tell me how many material spend points that's going to give me. That's important because you might need millions of points for an event, so that will tell you some great information there. And it will tell you all the applicable completed research that applies to that. So fantastic resource here. And by the way, quick plug, I know by no way get a commission or anything for saying this, but if you have the option financially to contribute to their Patreon, I would definitely encourage you to do so because I use this website all the time. Super fantastic, gives me information I need to complete my planning for future, and it can help you as well. So if you have the option, throw it out there. I don't get a benefit for saying anything, but it's there because I think they do fantastic work on this website. Okay, so this right here proves that it works. So if you want to look at ships or research or buildings that you want to see how much it's going to cost you, you can come in here and you can do that. The problem becomes, what if you're trying to plan multiple buildings? Well, that's where you can come to this requirement right here. Okay, so for example, in my station, let's go back to the station. Something I've been kind of just trying to plan for and look forward to is my Ops 56 building. I still have the shipyard to go to, the refinery. If I go to the shipyard, there's a R&D that has to be done. There's all my platforms. I haven't been able to get to my platforms because I'm still working on my docks. You see, I got, I think 3, 4, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, and then this one right here. I still have 4 docks I have to finish before I can even work on them. So yeah, so I have a lot to do still. But if we hop back over to Spocks Club, and if I go, up operations, just give it a second to load. Okay, so 55 to 56. Doing all the calculations, and maybe my machine's a little slow. There we go. So it's going to say all the resources I need and where I'm lacking. Okay, and it's once again going to show the building efficiencies, research, whatever that applies to that. Okay, and then it has all these things. I mean, for me to get the operations, I need a shipyard, I need the refinery, and if you click on those, there's a drop down for everything that leads up to it. Okay, and all the prerequisites. So it's calculating everything from the titanium. So from resource standpoint, material standpoint, as you can see, I need 27.34 trillion still to go. Long ways to go there. I have a bunch of common to go still. I can click on that. Let's give it a second. It should pop up. Can't get it to pop up on my screen for some reason. Maybe there's some lag there. But it will tell you where you can get that, and it should tell you the amount of latinum that goes along with that. So great information here. And what it tells me is that there's 43,000 in common gas I still need to get. They're still rare that I need to get common, and you can pay for common with Platinum, even though it's very expensive to do so. Depends upon your hurry. Common, it looks like I have all the uncommon that I need. As you can see, I have plenty of uncommon for like the gas to complete that. Uncommon ore, I have just enough, so I should be careful not to spend uncommon ore if I want to go to 56. And plenty of crystal. So this is a great planning tool. You no longer have to kind of guess and say to yourself, well, I have this and this and this building, this building, this building before I can go to operation. No, you can come in here and you can see absolutely everything. I mean everything. So you can see where exactly you're short on certain things. So fantastic resource in Spocks Club to be able to help you to plan what do you need to get to your next level. And for some reason, it's not giving me material spend points, even though I think it should. So there's something missing there because that would give me quite a bit of points. But maybe it's because it has multiple things that it's calculating, and you would have to complete all of those. So anyways, just a quick video to point you all to Spocks Club and the fantastic resources that are in Spocks Club to help you plan. Once again, this is something that you can use as you're planning ahead and you're thinking, what do I have to do to get to the next level? What do I have to do to get to the next research? Or what's it going to take me to get this research max? What are my requirements or resources and materials that I'm going to need to save in order to do that? So it all depends, I think, where you're at, what you're planning to do. It's hard to apply this exactly to each and every person's individual scenario, but I would highly encourage you to hop into Spocks Club, review this, and use it to plan for your next month's either advancements in operations level or researches that you're trying to do or what have you. Fantastic resource, and I think everyone should be using this going forward. So big thanks to the creators of Spocks Club, and I hope they will continue to maintain this website as it is super helpful in planning purposes. So anyways, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.